Welcome back to another video, y'all. And before I get into the main topic of Square Enix, how can I say this? Passing like a new harassment law, a policy of theirs. I don't really know much about this, so this is entirely new to me. But first of all, as always, I want to talk about my Kickstarter campaign, Nightfall Eldritch Chapter 1, which, if you were present during the launch stream, which was Saturday, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. If you weren't, that's fine. I have the restream available as well, so y'all can go check that out on the channel. Start off with $5. Now I'm at $94 as of the recording of this. As of the day of this recording. But I'm very humbled by this. Thank y'all so much. Y'all have been very. You guys have been very spectacular about this, especially with the Zensakia comic dub. You guys literally, in 4 days, you guys literally raised it from 0 to nearly 4,000 views. So thank you guys so much. It gives me a lot of determination about continuing on with this stuff. And, I just wanted to showcase the campaign, a little bit about the story. I got some interior design, page designs as well, the covers. I'm not going to show anything too crazy because, YouTube and all that. So, if anything catches your eye, I got characters right here too. Prodder, Damonite, Gehenna, Zenzakia, and the Beastly Shepherd. Exclusive cover by Neff right here. Standard edition, the 18 plus. The Beastly Shepherd edition. Then you got the not safe for work version of it, the prototype, and of course the not safe for work version of it is right here too. And I just wanted to show you guys two of the stretch goals that for $100 you get a bookmark included with the physical purchase, a trading card included with physical purchase for around if we do make the stretch goal for $300, at $800 you get a single print included with the physical purchase. At $1,000, you get extra pages, digital and physical. And $2,000, and at $2,000, you get a digital copy of Gods and Goddesses, Children of Ragnarøkkr. I mean, that's awesome. And I just put a little bit of my influences about how I came up with Nightfall Eldritch, which is a combination between Berserk, Evil Dead, and Bloodborne. So, if you guys are a fan of that, then you guys know exactly what this will be about. Then got the reward tiers right here. Digital tiers, $5. Standard edition is $20. Beastly edition is $20. Prototype edition is $20. The exclusive cover is $28. And with the exclusive cover, it's only going to be sold here. I'm not going to be doing anything like, it's going to be selling at conventions or anything. No, it's just within this campaign. That's it. So I don't like when people say like, this is limited, limited edition, then all of a sudden, they're selling everywhere. No, I don't like that. I'd like it to actually be exclusive, truly. Standard 18 plus edition, $30. Beastly 18 plus edition is $30. Prototype 18 plus edition is $30. Standard bundle is $40. You get both the safe for work and not safe for work version. Same thing is true with the Beastly bundle and the prototype bundle. And at the bottom of this, hold on, there we go. You also get the Knights collection for $140, which I want to say this. Each physical copy, you get a digital edition, and it ships anywhere to the world. Of course, with digital edition, it's going to be released around February 2025 once the campaign closes, if the campaign is successful. And for the physical, copies, it's going to ship around April 2025. Sorry. So that's it for this, really. And just to highlight the risks, I got two risks that I can think of right now is that, not being successfully funded, and two is complications with the printer, as in like shortage, potential delays, quality control issues, and rejection from the printer. So all that stuff has happened to, especially we're extremely, and I mean extremely, successful comic campaigns as well. So that can happen to them. That can happen to me. So that's it for my shilling. Let's get into the main topic. Right. So Square Enix is I don't know about Square Enix lately. Square Enix has been a roller coaster of a ride from what I've been covering. So this is an article by Niche Gamer. It's published on January 10th, 2025. And it says Square Enix adopts new customer harassment policy. Now, again, I don't know what the heck's going on with this, so I did see that people are up in arms about something. So here we go. Square Enix has adopted a new group customer harassment policy, which is stated to protect executives, employees, and partners from undue requests and harassment from customers. It's no small secret that in the gaming community, fans can get a little heated and undue requests can become memes unto themselves. Remember everyone begging for Super Smash Bros. Announcements? Yeah, that was a while ago. However, Square Enix apparently feels that recent fan actions have gone too far, and it's not difficult to imagine why. Dawntrail, the latest expansion of the Final Fantasy XIV, has seen the game take a tonal shift. The saga of Hydaelyn and Zodiac has come to its major conclusion, and now it's time for more mundane at first adventures, which involves playing Kingmaker for the western continent of Terrell. Fans have been critical to the expansion's emphasis on a new sidekick character, Wook Lamont, who was introduced near the end of Endwalker. Wook Lamont is a female Hathauger and the adopted daughter of, I can't pronounce that name, Tulio's leader and one of the potential heirs to the throne. She recruits the Warrior of Light and some friends to aid her in the trials she must face to become the new ruler. Fans have been critical of both Wook Lamont's personality, word choice, and the quality of the voice acting. However, transphobic comments directed at the character's VA has poisoned the well, which has made good faith discussion about the quality of the game's writing difficult and easily dismissed by fans of the character. It's difficult to imagine the response to Wook Lamont had nothing to do with the new policy at Square Enix, though the provisions in the new policy hint at other problems the company has faced from customers. We've included a list of behaviors that Square Enix mentions. You can read all the full policy here. I don't really want to be honest, because oh gosh, those things can be lengthy. But actions which Square Enix considers customer harassment are or to exceed socially acceptable behavior or is harmful include, but are not limited to, the following examples: harassment, act of violence, violent behavior, abusive language, intimidation, coercion, duress, excessive pursuit of reprimand, defamation, slander, denial of personality, personal attack, including email, contact, in contact form, comment, or post on the internet. Advance notice of wrongdoing, advance notice of obstruction of business, persistent inquiries, repeated visits, trespassing by visiting or staying in an office or related facility without permission, unlawful restraint, including via telephone calls and online inquiries, discriminatory speech and conduct regarding race, ethnicity, religion, family origin, occupation, etc. Infringement of privacy by taking pictures of or making video recordings without consent. Okay, what does that mean? Like, are we not allowed to criticize? Infringement of privacy by taking, okay, like, I get that they're saying like, like stalking or whatever, but that's a little too vague in my opinion. Continuing on, sexual harassment, stalking, repeated stalking behavior, undue demand, unreasonable changes or exchange of product or request for monetary compensation, unreasonable response or request for an apology, including face-to-face response or request for an apology specifying the position of our employee or partners. Excessive requests for the provision of products and services exceeding socially accepted norms, unreasonable and excessive demands for punishment of our employees. The policy explains that Square Enix will begin to withhold services from offering from offending customers and may pursue legal action against particularly egregious offenses. Okay, so what's this all about Dawntrail and Woot Lamont? Let me read this again. Fans have been critical of both Woot Lamont's personality, word choice, and the quality of the voice acting. However, transphobic comments directed at the character's VA has poisoned the well, which has made good faith discussion about the quality of the game's writing difficult and easily dismissed by fans of the character. It's difficult to imagine the response to Woot Lamont had nothing to do. Okay, so if I'm gathering this right, it's because of this one voice actor or actor that they're trans, and the voice acting quality is not great. Okay, this is kind of taking me back to Resident Evil 4 remake, Capcom, obviously, with Ada Wong, and her voice actress was atrocious to the point where I think some people just were really turned off of trying to play it separate ways because they didn't want to hear it. And they also made a mod too, where it actually fixed the voice acting, or it replaced the new voice acting with the old, something like that. Anyway, I get that, when people are passionate about games like this, especially for a game like Final Fantasy XIV that's been out for a decade or more and is easily one of the best selling Final Fantasy games because of the whole subscription service and plus the DLC packs included that people need to pay as well. I mean, look, I do not condone the whole hate, what it means with hate speech, and I don't know, if this person, this voice actor or actress, whichever gender they are, has started the fire first, because usually what I've seen is that within the English voice acting, oh geez, I just lost my train of thought. I'm sorry. Within that sphere of voice acting for the English dubbing, it's usually the voice actors themselves that start the fire. But there have been times within gaming and entertainment and geek culture, whatever you want to call it, that the fans actually were overzealous and were just jumping the gun too much as well. So there has been cases in history with that as well. But I'm new to this whole thing, so I know I'm pretty much missing something here. But it's kind of weird that they all of a sudden with this DLC that just came out, from what I'm gathering is that they all of a sudden changed their policy and because of this, I assume because of this VA being attacked, but attacked online, I guess. If you can, and that's the thing too. The more I think about it, the more it's just like something's just not adding up. Maybe I'm thinking too much on this, but here's the thing: I just Square Enix is not innocent either. Let me be clear about that. And Square has done multiple things to actually bring ire to their customers, especially with Final Fantasy VII Remake and Rebirth, with design choices and them overhauling like the HR stuff as well, especially with that whole HR incident with that lady talking about, I can't remember what she said actually, but it was some really crazy stuff that actually put them in the hot water. Like like they were in already hot water, but with that incident, it went up to boiling. I think that was like a year or two ago, maybe. But again, if this is just an innocent voice actor who's just, who's unfortunately not good at, this voicing this character, and they done nothing wrong, that, the shame belongs on the people who actually played the game and everything. Well, the guys who started this and everything. But if it's the voice actor who started attacking the customers, the gamers, as you would like to call them, then, this is a hypocritical move on Square Enix, and I wouldn't be surprised. So again, I know I'm like missing some stuff here. I'm new to this whole controversy, as they say, but things are just, it's not, this isn't a coincidence with this whole new DLC coming out. What was it? Dawntrail coming out, and then they just did this like immediate switch to like, oh, we changed our policies. Yeah, there's something going on. If y'all know anything more about this, please leave it down below in the description. I'm sorry, in the comments below, and give this video a like, dislike, share, subscribe, all that jazz. The power's in your hands. So, uh, I just, for my closing statement, I wouldn't be surprised if the VA did something first. I would not be surprised. But anyway, I digress. It's just my opinion, and I'll see you guys later on. Ciao.